In this video, I will share 7 shots, sequences and filming techniques you can incorporate into your films and videos. I will explain how to replicate each shot and when to use it. At the end of the video, I will show you how I combined all these techniques into a short film with its own storyline, starring our beautiful actresses Tracy and Alessia. This is how we study filmmaking. Watching any YouTube video like this will not make you a better filmmaker, but trying these techniques in a real-life scenario will. Grab a coffee, a pen, paper, and let's have some fun. Tracking follow front shot. We will introduce Alessia with a tracking follow front shot, GTA style, avoiding revealing her face to create curiosity about our character. As you can see, we frame her in the center, balancing the composition with some elements of symmetry and leading lines. We're using a 35mm lens, which is wide enough to capture a broad background while maintaining a natural perspective. The gimbal is in pan follow mode. Tracker reveal shot. We opt for consistency and introduce the second character, Tracy, by initially focusing on her feet, utilizing a tracking reveal shot. The shot begins from the side and smoothly pulls back at the right moment as she reaches the location, gradually unveiling her full figure within the surrounding context, apart from the face. Reveal turnaround shot. Now is the moment to introduce our characters using a reveal turnaround shot. The camera initiates from Alessia's left shoulder, trailing behind her as she turns in the opposite direction to make the shot more compelling. As her face becomes visible, we tilt the camera upwards while simultaneously pulling down the gimbal, crafting a hero shot that exalts our character. Observe how I have positioned her within the right third of the frame to draw focus toward the forthcoming element in the scene. Gradually, I adjust the gimbal's level, which I set in pan tilt follow mode, ensuring a smooth transition. Suspense push-in sequence and surprise sequence. We don't know what will happen between these characters. It could be something good or bad. The suspense push-in sequence is the combination of 2 push-in shots. The first one details something that Alessia is hiding. The second one is on Tracy's face. Notice how cutting between these shots emphasizes a sense of tension and anxiety in our audience. The surprise sequence tricks the audience into thinking that something is happening. Here, we're using Alessia's movement while she's digging something out of her pocket. We're hiding what's in her hand while she extends her arm forward, suggesting that she has a gun. As we pull back, we see both characters exchanging something. Tracy's giving Alessia a backpack while receiving a pill for this transaction. Hair toss shot and character switch. As the transaction is completed, both characters will leave the location. To make this moment impactful and cinematic, we'll perform a hair toss shot on Alessia while she leaves, pushing in on Tracy until we switch to a third character. For the hair toss shot, we stand behind Alessia with her hair on the left shoulder. While turning, she tosses her hair behind her as the camera pushes in. We shot this sequence at 100 frames per second to ramp up and down the speed and make the moment bold. The camera movement continues on Tracy's back as she leaves. A new character passing in front of Tracy allows us to perform a character switch shot and transition to the next scene. Parallax transition sequence. Alessia arrives at a bench and sits down. Alessia opens the backpack. Here starts a sequence of parallax shots around both characters. We see Alessia picking up a leather from the inside the backpack and bringing it closer to her face. The camera cuts to her back. We transition from Alessia's black jacket to Tracy's and continue the parallax movement on her left side, while she is eating a sandwich. Tracy picks up the movement where Alessia left off, but she holds a sandwich instead of the leather. She takes a bite of the sandwich, while the camera continues the parallax movement on her left. When the camera reaches 90 degrees on Tracy's left, she starts to put the sandwich down. Alessia puts down the latter, starting from where Tracy left off. The camera continues the clockwise movement and stops in front of Alessia. Close up, pull away, match cut, and fall shot. We start from an extreme close-up of Alessia. She is in tears. Pulling away the camera from your subject enhances the sense of sadness and loneliness. It is like pulling the audience away from it. The camera stops the pull-away movement to a close-up shot. We framed Tracy in the same position to exploit a match-cut transition to her face, continuing to pull away. Tracy stands up and turns 90 degrees on her left, revealing her profile, while the camera pulls away. Tracy swallows the pill. She raises her head to the sky and falls on her back. To achieve the fall shot, we recorded this sequence at 100 frames per second and slowed down the footage 8 times in tuppets. For the best result, the shot is handheld, and the operator should tilt the camera in sync with the actor falling. That's it. Before we watch the short film, I wanted to say again that this video wasn't created to teach you the techniques we used. It was designed for us to practice those techniques and to encourage you to do the same. Not just to consume content, but also to practice what you learn. We made many mistakes in the shooting you're about to watch. The lighting was all over the place and was constantly changing. Sometimes it was too harsh, and the shadows were hard and unpleasant. The 360 degrees parallax sequence wasn't as smooth as we imagined, especially because we didn't have a 360 degrees dolly track. Nevertheless, I'm happy with the results. After all, we were there to study these techniques and got all of these shots in half a day. Like and subscribe if you got any value out of this video and enjoy the film. Peace.